Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. You must have heard that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had arrested popular crossdresser Idris Okuneye, also known as Bobrisky, for mutilation of Naira. The EFCC said it invited the 31-year-old following a video report of spraying and flaunting wads of Naira notes at the premiere of a movie, Ajakajo. I hope I got that premiere right. Ajakajo, produced by Eniola Ajao, a Nollywood actress and producer at Film 1 Sako Mall, Lekki, Lagos on March 24th, 2024. Now, what is the issue here? My own issue here is not that she was arrested or he was arrested for Naira mutilation, but it is the fact that, like Professor Chide Odenkalo observed, the humiliation of ordinary Nigerians by the EFCC through mugshots and all kinds of things that are not often meted at the real problems of this country, the corrupt politicians. So why the mugshots? Why is it in Nigeria the EFCC don't used to have mugshots for the big guys who stole real money in this country? The problems of Nigeria, the politicians, the public office holders. Why is it that the EFCC don't publicize their mugshots? Have you seen the mugshot of even Joshua Darie, the man who was even eventually jailed? One of the few politicians in Nigeria that was able to account for his crimes. Of course, the state later pardoned him after spending some years in prison. But did you see EFCC? Did they show you any mugshot? Ojo Zokalo was also convicted, but at the end of the day, another court overturned that. But at least he was briefly imprisoned by the EFCC. Did you see any mugshot of Ojo Zokalo? Why is it that the mugshots are reserved for ordinary Nigerians? Femi Fani-Kayode, he had been invited severally, but we have not seen his mugshot. I went to Google to search for the mugshots of some of our politicians. Benga Daniel, the list is endless of our politicians who have been invited. But any time an ordinary person is invited, the EFCC must have a mugshot about the person. Even when their crime is nothing to write home about compared to what our politicians do. Okay, even for this Bobrisky we're talking about, they added money laundering to it and all kinds of things. I look at the amount of money involved. It didn't look like anything that any of our politicians can launder. They launder in millions of dollars, yet there was no mugshot of them. And the mugshot of this Bobrisky is as a result of mutilation of the Naira. It was when I was now reading other charges against him that I saw that they added money laundering. But in the mugshot, you can see that it was just mutilation. But even if you are to add his money laundering, the one they have now added to his charges. Is that why they should be having his mugshots and publicize it the way they did? When our big politicians who are alleged to have committed corruption and who are also invited, because EFCC said that they invited Bobrisky. So it's a normal thing for the EFCC to invite these people. Why is it that we didn't have the mugshot of Beta Edu, the former minister, the suspended minister of humanitarian affairs? That woman was alleged to have diverted over 585 million naira. Why didn't we have her mugshot when she was invited by the EFCC? Then you have the former minister of humanitarian affairs, Sadia Umar Farouk. She was invited by the EFCC, and her own had to do with diversion of alleged diversion of staggering 37.1 billion. There was no mugshot. So it is this kind of thing when you see the big people, the real people who are the people crippling Nigerian economy with their lifestyle, with their alleged corruption. The EFCC don't give us their mugshot. So why is the mugshot only restricted to drug pushers, alleged drug pushers, alleged ordinary Nigerians, Naira mutilators? Why is the mugshot restricted to these people and not the big politicians? What kind of corruption are these people fighting, the EFCC, that they don't give us the mugshot? Mugshot, I'm not against taking mugshot, but it must be holistic. It can't be selective. The former president of the United States, you see him on your screen. That picture you are looking at is a mugshot of President Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump. He was indicted for some crime which he is facing, for alleged crime which he is facing charges in court in the United States. His mugshot was taken. Okay, and I'm a fan of Donald Trump. I know what he's passing through in the United States. Every effort that the Democrats are doing to ensure that he doesn't participate in the election. But fortunately for him, the institution in America is strong. But that is by the way. What I'm saying is, this idea of mugshot, because that mugshot is seen now as a way to humiliate ordinary Nigerians. But the politicians, the big stealers of our money, of our resources, the EFCC don't seem to have the courage of their own conviction to have their mugshots and to send it out to the public the way they send this Bobrisky and others. So the EFCC cannot pick and choose. Anytime they invite anybody, we should expect them to give us their mugshot, since that is the way they operate. You cannot pick, and when you see people who are arrested for maybe having marijuana, yes, a crime, I agree. You take their motion, fine and good. But when you invite a former minister, a former governor, you should be able to give us his mugshot too, so that we know that you are truly fighting crime and criminality, and not to restrict your mugshot on some few people, as if you are trying to call, be like those who are trying to do some kind of media publicity and something like that. This Bobrisky is a social media person in terms of the influence and whatever. So maybe they believe that if they have the mugshot, it will reverberate across the country. Yes, we have caught her. Fine and good. But it has to be holistic. It has to be holistic. Don't pick the weakest of us and take their mugshots. Also pick the strongest among us when they are accused of corruption, when they are invited. Even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had been invited by EFCC before as a former governor. Did we see his mugshot? Did we see his EFCC mugshot? So it is this kind of attitude that made Professor Chidi Odinkalu, former chairman of this Human Rights Commission, National Human Rights Commission. Look at what he wrote on his X handle. He said the EFCC should be ashamed of themselves. The power of arrest and prosecution is a public trust that should not be weaponized for the persecution of those whom you don't like. It is either EFCC is evidently idle or this is a clear abuse of power. That is Professor Chidi Odinkalu. His reaction to the mugshot of Bobrisky. So the onus is now on EFCC to do the right thing. If it is their policy to give the public the mugshot of anybody they arrested or invited, then it should be holistic. It shouldn't be selective. It shouldn't be only for those who are weak, those who are not politically connected, but those who are politically connected, who are accused of billions in dollars, hundreds of millions in pound sterling. We don't get to see their mugshot. It is only the weak, those who are not politically connected, that their mugshots are publicized by the EFCC. Because, come to think of it, the reason Nigeria is the way it is today, it is because of corruption. And most of the corruption revolves around the politicians, political leaders, not people like Bobrisky, who are just struggling to survive. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.